she's everything. I remember I said to her, look, I'm done with football. I don't want anything about football because I've been hurt.
It's tough. It's tough because, they always ask me, kids are kids.
Yeah,
They don't understand sometimes when they talk about those people, how do you feel inside?
Yeah.
It's really tough, but what can I do? I try to stay strong, and thanks to my wife that she sometimes, she not even sometimes, she always come and really protect me. That initially, I was supposed to play for Sundowns initially.
Okay.
Initially, I will say my professional career was supposed to start with Sundowns, and it happens that on the eve of me signing with Sundowns, and then Palacios came with the chairman, and that's when I went, because he had that thing on Saturday. Then come Saturday, I'm like, yeah, man, and I will even ask my father, man, time man. What happened? I don't know.
Doesn't know.
Okay, but check yourself the whole week. And then I look back, I was like, okay, but no, man, I need to be fit.
Yeah.
Matsalane Mamabolo, South Africa's most successful soccer writer.
You Pirates fans were looking for Rulani to come. You guys are unrealistic. Rulani Mukwena, Pirates.
3 times winner of Premiership Soccer Writer of the Year and 3 times winner of the Sports Writer of the Year. Every day he takes you inside SA Soccer, exclusive to omniaudio.africa. Weekdays, 9:30 a.m.
Sports, break it down. Africa's premier sports destination.
Good morning and welcome to Inside SA Soccer. It's a beautiful morning and I'm sitting here with a legend of South African football, Benedict Tso Vilakazi. My memories of this man are so welcome to the show. I'll tell them about memories before we start. But yeah, it's so lovely to sit with you.
Yeah, Grootman, thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me, and when a big boss like you calls and everything is to stop, because I grew up under you, I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
A lot of respect for you.
No, thanks, my brother. I respect you. I look at what you've become in South African football and I'm like, I remember this young man starting out Madibane FC,
Yes.
Madibane High School actually, you guys going to the KFC.
Yeah.
When that happened, so did you see your career becoming what it went on to become? Because for some of us, it was an exciting thing. Here's our school, Soweto school, going to play international football, coming back victorious, and suddenly you get into the professional ranks. When you went with Madibane to that KFC Cup, did you, as a young man, think, one day I will be the Tso that I've become?
Actually, it started way back before that, and because I remember I used to be a ball boy to Orlando Stadium and FNP Stadium. So I was like, one day I want to be like this. People, because it was not like strictly like now, because way back, players, they will come with their cars, park them in the parking, and will go there, carry their bags, walking with them to the changing room, and so I said, no, one day I want to be like one of them. And then we went to play with the school, come back. When I came back, and then that's when it started to be like more serious now, and a lot of people were saying, no man, go for trials, go in trials and see what's going to happen. And I started to go for trials.
Yeah. And it happened. You became a big star. I mean, I'll fast forward. We go to Ethiopia in 2001. The Africa Championships under 20s with Coach Palacios. I mean, I have vivid memories of that tournament. You remember when there was that huge fight between the Cameroonians and the Egyptians and everybody. You blossomed from all that. I think a lot of, I don't know, but I'm thinking Coach Augusto Palacios, the influence he had on you becoming the player you went on to become must have been immense.
Yeah, look, Professor Palacios played a very important part in my development career, and not also closing a door for the late Ted Dumitru. He also played a part because before that, initially, I was supposed to play for Sundowns initially.
Okay.
Initially, I would say my professional career was supposed to start with Sundowns, and it happens that on the eve of me signing with Sundowns, and then Palacios came with the chairman, and that's when I went, because he had that influence. Remember that when we were going to play with the KFC in Maribane, he was our coach. Yes, he was our coach, and so he had a lot of influence. And for me also to go to Pirates, he played also a part. And even when I was there at Pirates, he was coaching the development of Pirates, and yeah, he played a very, very, very important role in my life. And I would say thanks to Prof, because sometimes dealing with youngsters is not easy. I can see now as a coach.
yeah.
The
headache you used to give the coaches, you are getting now.
A lot of things like that's why they always say the things that you used to do, when they're doing it to you, you don't like it. And I see players that I coach now, some they don't come to training, and I'm like, boy, man, must come to training and all of that. And then when I'm at home, I'm like,
but I used to do that.
Hey, you see now, it's coming back to you now. Yeah, so Coach Prof played a very important part, and thanks to Dr. Ivan Koza also, coming and give me an opportunity. And as young I was at that time, and the chairman to come and say, come and play for my team. It really meant a lot. That's why at Pirates I had to really fight for anything that comes my way. Yeah. Because when I think of the time of the chairman just to come and ask my father to come and play for his team, it means a lot to me.
Yeah. I mean, for you to be that respect that he gave your family to come to your family, surely it's something that you says, I can't let this man down.
Definitely. That's why even sometimes, there's games where I played with a fracture. A lot of people don't know, because when I think of the chairman, and I was like, you know what, let me go. And even the doctor will say, no, but you can't. I said, no, give me a strapping. They'll give me a strapping or strap my leg. Then I'll go in there and then I'll play. And I will do anything for that team because of, the love and the respect that the chairman showed to my father and to me also. That's why when I play for his team, I always said to myself, I owe chairman my skills, and I need to show him he didn't make a mistake by coming to my father and ask for me to play for his team. And that's why I had to, each and every game I took it as a final, because of the chairman, the role that he played in my life.
Funny you speak of that, because you speak of just the difficulties that these youngsters give you, not coming to training and all that. You would do that. I mean, we on this side of the media would hear, Tso was not at training, but you would come and still play. Even sometimes performing better than the guys who did. What would happen there, especially say big derby matches, because you've always been a big match player. You might look like, or you off form a bit, but come the derby, we know so whether he was not there or he was there, if he gets onto the pitch, he will perform. What was what's the dynamic there?
No, I didn't know. I didn't know, and it was something that will happen. Just when I woke up in the morning, I don't feel like going to training. I feel tired and all of that. Then I will stay home. And by being in the game for a period, and I've realized that when I went to Denmark, they test you there, everything. And that's when they pick up that, no man, this one, if you want the best out of him, give him, if he played the game on Saturday, give him about 3-4 days.
Rest.
Look, if he feels that he doesn't want to train, don't force him.
Okay.
Because once you force him to come to training, you taking that energy that he was trying to save. And when you want him to perform in the game, he's not going to give you anything.
Doesn't give you that.
Because he's done, he's finished.
Yeah.
But if you allow him to rest and then comes the game, then he's going to
Perform.
be the best. He's going to give you everything.
Yeah,
And then I was like, oh, no wonder why there was no training. Sometimes
Yes.
I feel like, no, I don't want to train. And, sometimes things, they happen and we're like, maybe they think I'm lazy.
Or disciplined. You lack discipline because we thought that from a distance. Yeah.
And until I find out that, man, this body can only take this much.
Yes.
And then the coach there in Denmark then started to say, look, you'll tell me.
Yeah.
If you want to train, you can train. If you feel that you don't want to train, don't train. Because I don't want you, when we need you to perform, then you don't
And
perform.
you're not performing.
Then I started to understand
Yes.
now that, okay. Then I asked, but why my body is like this? Then they said, you are born like this.
Okay.
Other players, there was another player there at our team that he can train the whole week.
Yeah.
He's fit, fit. He can train the whole week. But come game time, like, I can't give you anything.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
it's those players that are training, if the scouts are coming there,
They'll pick
they were
him.
like, I know, we want this one, we want this one. But come game time, he's not that player that when matters most, they will come
Performs,
to the part.
yes.
So you guys, we are born differently. So, and again, how the coaches prepare you for the game, he needs to prepare you differently.
Yes, because you're not the same.
Yes, you don't need to do those rounds.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I used to do a road work in the township.
Yeah.
And then when I explained that, then they said, that's why when it comes to the game time, you're tired.
Yeah.
And I remember that I'll do a road work maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, we play on Saturday. Then come Saturday, I'm like, yeah, man. And I will even ask my father, man, time man. What happened? I don't know.
Doesn't know.
Okay, but check yourself the whole week. Who does
What do you
prepare?
do?
And then I look back, I was like, okay, but no, man, I need to be fit.
Yeah.
Because way back, we used to believe
So it's
that
all
if you
about
do
fitness.
road work, you're going to
You
be fit
are,
and all
that's
of that.
true,
But I find that it's not for everyone.
Yeah, no, we're
some
all
players
different.
is good, some players is not good. So, yes, I used to, at Pirates, not to go to training, and players, my teammates, they will fight with me,
Yeah,
they will
because
complain and all of that. And I
Getting
was like,
special treatment or
yes,
something.
yeah,
because
they are
that's what
favoring
it
you
would
in the
look
team
like.
and all
Yes.
of that. And I was like, hey, Buffett, I was tired. Like, I couldn't do anything. Like, I was so tired. No, man, we came to your house, you were playing PlayStation. No, but I was sitting. I'm sitting, I'm relaxing.
I wasn't
there.
doing any physical
Yes,
thing,
like,
yeah.
there was no way you'll find me outside that I didn't go to training there.
Because you were clubbing
I went to
or-
clubbing or whatever. No. I was always home, and I didn't know. And I remember we had a meeting. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We had a meeting, and senior players were there, Gerald, Tabam Gomeni, and all of the senior guys. And then they were saying, no, but this thing must come to an end. This boy doesn't come to training, but
he gets to
weekend is playing, and he's starting the game, doesn't even sit on the bench. And then they said, no, look, we understand you guys, we are angry with that, but what can we do, guys? Come weekend, he's the one who's
He's going to
scoring and
perform.
he's making
Yeah.
us to win.
Yeah.
And if we're not going to play him because of he didn't come to training, and then who's going to score? And it was a big thing. And now it's happening to me now as a coach, and I'm like, oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Now, how can I deal with this? But the sad part in me now is that, yes, I know that, this boy needs to get the test, and unfortunately, we don't have those
can't
resources.
afford those here at home, so
Because from there, that's when I can help to say, okay, now, this one has got the same body like me. Okay, you know what we can do, boy? Come here and then just sit here and stretch.
Be here, be part of
just
the
be
team.
around the team so
Yes.
that everyone can see you. Okay,
You are
maybe
there.
we can even say, no, I've got the hamstring, and then
Yeah.
you sit here,
Yeah.
but we are there. So that's a disadvantage that I've got now.
I get. So when you sit, you're so now, you coach, you do these podcast things. You're a big star. You know, people celebrate you in South Africa. When you look back at your career, are you content with how it went?
I'm very happy. I'm very, very happy. I cannot ask for anything from God because He gave me what He gave me, because I believe that we all have our own path in this life, and He created this journey for me, and I cannot complain about anything about my journey. I can only ask Him, but why I had to lose my mother when I was young, why I had to lose my father when I thought it was the right time for him to play a part in me.
Yeah.
Those are the things. But other than that, with my journey, look, I cannot complain about it. I will celebrate my journey at any given moment.
Yeah. I mean, the thing with your mom, I remember that one incident when we were in Ethiopia, you and I sitting on the bus there, and you spoke of how you wish she had been around to witness it all. How impactful was that, you losing her at such an early age? How old were you when she passed on?
I'm sorry about this. I was 9 years old, and you know the sad part about this is that I remember she was sick. She was sick, and you know, here she was swollen, like this big. And I remember I used to massage her every day. And at some point when I was supposed to go to training, I won't go to training, and I'll massage her, and it hit me hard because you know, when I look back now and say I'm a father now, but you sometimes need that voice, even though it's not a shouting one, but just to say, how are you feeling today? Yeah. And yeah, look, yes, I know it's you know, some people will say no, but that was long time ago.
Can never be.
Yeah, but it's losing a mother is. I'm not saying it's better to lose a father, because some fathers, they play, you know, very important role in our lives, but losing a mother, it's something else that I doubt it is anyone that can explain that feeling, and you can only, you know, feel sad, feel like crying. Sometimes you feel like screaming when you look at your life and you're like, but why my mother is not here, you know? And but yeah, you know, at the end of the day, tomorrow's still another day, you know. And yeah, may her soul rest in peace. And there's another thing that also made me to, when I played for Orlando Pirates, and I will say I will die for the team, because I remember at home my father used to, may his soul rest in peace, support Moroka Swallows. My mother was
The biggest club in the land.
yeah, no, look, you know, when you talk about Swallows, I think everything, even the machine, I think they'll stop.
Yeah.
When you talk about don't follow me, follow the Birds.
Sure.
Yeah, my father used to support that team, and my mother was supporting one of the Pirates. And then my brother and my sister, they'll support Cosmos. Yeah, my elder brother was supporting Cosmos. He used to like Jomosono, call him the Prince. Then my sister was supporting Pirates also with my mother.
Okay.
Then I will be the one with Chiefs. So Chiefs, when the Chiefs lose, I will cry. And then my mother, she will say, look, you're crying here, you are not eating. Those people, they are at their homes, they are eating there.
Yeah.
You must stop that. And so when I wear that jersey on the Pirates, and you know, I always say I wanna make my mother proud,
yes.
because she used to support that team. And yeah, those are the things that also keep me going. You know, that she was a supporter, and let me make her proud and play like there's no tomorrow.
You did.
And I try my best.
You did. We saw you play, so you gave it all. You, whether winning or losing, you gave it all. Now, how do you then grow up? I mean, your dad is obviously there.
Yeah.
Is there somebody who comes in, sort of plays a mother figure at least?
Yeah, Aish, my sister. My sister, she was like everything. You know, after my mother, she played a part like she was my mother, and that's why I had to take some decisions in life also to say, look, because she also passed away, and it's so sad that you know certain things happen in my life, and these are the things that I can only ask God why, you know, because I lost when I went to Denmark. When I came back to fetch my clothes, because I went there for trials, and then when I came back to fetch my clothes, and then I lost my father. And then after a month, I lost my brother. After a month, I lost my sister. The sister that she was everything to me. And there I was like really broken.
I can imagine.
I was so broken in such a way that, you know, I even asked myself, but okay, why am I living? If
you've got
this
no one
what has to
always-
happen to me, and I was so broken with my sister, and that's when I think my career turned in another way. But I said to myself, look, I had to do this. And when she passed away, and she left 2 kids, a girl and a boy, and the girl, I think she was about 14. Yeah, 14. The boy was about 11, 12. So at that time, now at home, no one's working. So I'm the only one, and I need to support my brothers, my kid, and my sister's kids, and also my brother had a little boy.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? Let me rather come back home to look after my sister's kids, and because I believed that I owe my sister everything after she left, and I was like, no, I'll look after these kids, and that's when the decision of me coming back from Denmark to South Africa.
But why do that? Didn't you think, I mean, Denmark making better money? That's the assumption we're making. Let me stay here, but still bring them up from this side. Or did you feel you needed that to be present?
You know, that's when I think I needed somebody to guide me at that time, to say, look, you can do it better. Find a way of maybe getting them to you there in Denmark and let them stay with you. You know, and that these are the things that I say in life. You need your parents. You need really somebody that will guide you in terms of decision making. Because I think if I had my mother or my father at that time, things would be better. Maybe my father was going to say, look, I'm here. You know, you can stay there, and as you've been supporting us, continue to do that, you know, and stay there and focus in that. And unfortunately, also my elder brother that was also at home, my other brothers, I think they were not matured enough to also give me that advice, you know, to say, no, man, look, don't worry, we look after the things here at home, just focus on you. So that's where, these are the things that in life, when I sit down and you know, analyze, to say, you need an elder. You know, you need an elder. Doesn't matter how old is he or she, but you need an elder, because there's certain things in life where you need to take decisions. You need to sit down with an elder to say, this is what I'm thinking. And is it okay if I do this? Or there's any other way? And then that's where you get guidance. So in me, I didn't have anyone to guide me. And, you know, in families, sometimes they're afraid to, you know, tell you certain things because they, that's
the thing. When you're the breadwinner, that's what happens.
Yeah, and so I think in me, I didn't have somebody to guide me, because I think I was going to take a better decision to say, no, let me stay there, you know, put money together, let them come, fly, and stay with me there, and then look after them. But only God knows why, and
it's what it is. You are a dad now, as you said. You've got kids. How is it? These kids are growing up, you know, missing and granddads and grandmom. That must be a bit hard.
It's very hard. It's very hard because you know, now my kids, when they see my mother-in-law and my father-in-law, they thinking, these are my parents. You know, and they always say, when are we going to see your father? My father, yeah. No, but I took you to where my father is. I mean, it's Avalon in the cemetery there. You know, he died. Oh, okay, your mother also. I said, no, but I took you guys there, Mos, to go and see them, and then so that you know where they are. No, man, we thought that's your father, that's your mother. I said, no, that's my mother-in-law and my father-in-law. So it's tough. It's tough because, you know, they always ask me, you know, kids are kids.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
They don't understand sometimes when they talk about those people, how do you feel inside?
Yeah.
It's really tough, but what can I do? You know, I try to stay strong, and thanks to my wife that she sometimes, you know, she not even sometimes, she always come and really protect me in a manner that even sometimes when I feel like crying, and she will like really close so that the kids don't see, and she will try something else just to distract them, and it's really hard. It's hard not to have any parent with you.
People would say you should cry even in front of the kids, because then it makes them realize, because we brought, you know, you come from that generation where we are told indoda ikali and all that.
Yes.
But I think it's the kids will know that when something is not right, we cry. It's just,
You know, one thing that I've realized with our kids it's nowadays, they are too sensitive. And whatever that you do in front of them, you need to be very, very careful, because you'll cry in front of them. Maybe now you're making them weak to face their life. Or you'll cry in front of them. They'll realize how important it is to really respect these parents and love them, care about them, and whatever that they want you to do, know that it comes from the heart. It comes from the good place. So it's a tricky one. It's a very tricky one, because these kids today, they're on these socials and all of that, and you really don't know
where
in
they
their
are.
minds how strong they are, or can they really take this as a stone that I'll bring to them to say, look, this stone is as much as it's a stone, but if you continue to put water, one day it will become soft and things will be okay. So it's a tricky one. So that's why even sometimes when I talk to them, sometimes the elder one, he can see, and when he sees me, now it's hitting me more. To say, I don't want to see my kids seeing me crying, because they don't understand the feeling that I've got. They've got both parents. They are okay. They are happy. They can do whatever, but they don't know the feeling that I've got inside, especially when they cry. I want to protect them, because at that time, I mean, my mother was not there
to protect
me when I needed her to protect me. So it's a very tricky one, really, to express yourself to your kids, especially with the things, with the life that I've went through. Certain things I do put it out there for them, you know, to hear and to see that life sometimes cannot go the way you want.
Way you do. Are you healing though? I mean, you know, are you healing from it all as you grow, or as we talk about it? Of course, it will come back, but acceptance and just, you know, like you said, God gave you this life that He gave you.
It took me time. It took me time, because I remember I started to heal, I think 2019, if I'm not mistaken. 2019, we were sitting with my wife and just talking about life in general and our parents. That's when I started to break down, and you know, it started to be, you know, really getting out of me bit by bit, because I've never cried. I've never complained to anyone. Like, oh, okay, time, Shoni, oh, okay, I'll go home. We put things together, organize, blah, 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 done, finish, go. My brother passed on, I fly back, blah, 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 done, go. My sister, yes, with my sister a bit, because, you know, hey, she was everything after that. Yes, but I was alone when I cried alone. And when I got a call when I was in Denmark, then when I came back here, everyone was crying. I was the one who was
to be
trying to
stronger.
make them, you know, it's okay. Things will be fine. You're gonna be together. Let's stay together, and let's move as a team, not individual. And until when we were sitting down with my wife, talking about my life, my mother, my father, my brothers, my sisters, and that's when I break. Really, like I was really crying, and even my wife, she said, "I've never seen you like this. I've never since the past 10 years we've been together. I've never seen you like this." And it's hitting me also to say you this, because you are this person that when things are happening on my side, when I cry, to you, and you're always taking. I said, that's the thing with us. We are born differently in a manner that some of us, we need to take things.
Yeah.
But now, some people, they don't even worry to say, this one has been taking. Where is
When
it
is
drawing?
it? Yes.
Well,
Where is it drawing? You see?
Yeah, so, but I'm in a better space now. Yes, sometimes I do. Like, sometimes I really do. Sometimes, even when I'm driving, I'll park the car, and then I'm like, but do I have to face all these things alone? And then I'll say, God, please help me.
Yeah.
You know better than me.
Yeah.
You knew me before I was born, that I'll go this journey. Please give me strength, and make me wiser to see things even before they can happen, and God has been good to me. And, I just, as I'm saying this, I was listening to this song as I was coming here now in the morning, it's so good to me. And God has been good.
It has. I mean, we've watched you from a distance. A lot of us, you've gone through a lot. You've had a lot. It's been chronicled out there, the struggles you've had. But to still see you standing and being where you are now, giving back to the sport that made you who you are. How pleasurable is it now that you are on this side of football? People respect you. Your opinions matter. Your take on the game matters, and you are coaching young kids. How good? How is that a go-to place? I mean, does it help you deal with the life that you had, the missing of parents and all that?
Firstly, I would say thanks to my wife.
What's her name?
Rafilwe.
Okay. It's a gift.
She's everything. I remember I said to her, look, I'm done with football. I don't want anything about football, because I've been hurt in football. And with people that you trusted in football, and things happened, and she was there. Yeah. She was there in good times, and in very, very, very big time, very difficult times. And she once said to me, I remember I was staying in Midrand, and she said to me, we were still dating that time. Yeah. She said to me, look, I'm with you because I love you, not because who you are. And maybe you cannot see that now, but one day you'll see it. And even if things can turn around now and you need to go and start afresh, I'll be there with you. Us, man, all this was cutlass, you think, this one, she's just talking. And, when everyone turned their back on me, I had my wife. And she was there. And yeah, I soldier on with my wife, and I remember taking my kids to the crèche, going to take a taxi. She would say, "Are you going to take a taxi?" I said, "Look, one thing I've learned in this life is that whatever you do, people will talk. I'll drive a Porsche. They'll talk to say he's driving Porsche. I'll drive a Tez. Oh, he's driving a Tez.
Yeah.
I'll stand in the gate and laugh. Oh, he's laughing today. Oh, now we can see. Think it's smart. I'll stand there in the gate. No, standing there and holding my hands. Ah, you see, I got a plan.
Yeah.
So whatever you do in this life, people will talk. So I've learned that, and I'm whatever that I'm going to do now, as long as you and my kids are okay, I'm ready to go for it. And I'll go. And then when I come back, I'll find her sitting. The eyes are red. Then I could see that she was crying. And I will ask, "What's happening?" And then she will say, "Look, I feel so sad that after all the things that happen in your life, you find yourself in this situation, and all the people that were with you at that time, no one's here." I said, "It's okay. Certain things happen for a reason. It's an open eye for me to say, not everyone will love you. If I think 50% loves me, there's 50% that doesn't love me. One thing that I will do is that I'll make sure that I protect what I've got. Of which I've got you, I've got my kids." And then she said to me, "So you want that knowledge, that sacrifice that you've made in your life of playing this game, now you want to throw it away?" I said, "What's the point of going back there? I'm still going to be hurt. Nothing's going to change. It's going to be the very same thing that was happening before. And so I don't want to go there again and get hurt. So then she said to me, "Look behind you. You've got little ones." I said, "Yes." I said, "Just go and do that for this.
For them.
Forget about who did what, when, and who's going to do what. It's okay. Leave that to God. But now, do for these ones. If not for your kids, but there's other kids that they want that experience, that knowledge, honor you, and share with them, and see what's going to happen in life." And then I went back, and here I am.
Yeah.
I'm back again from working. Here I am. I've got a job. My kids are going to school. My wife, she's home. She's still there, giving me support each and every day, and she's everything to me. So that's why I said I like to thank her and say, God bless me, that woman, because I think if I didn't meet that woman, I doubt I'll be where I am today.
Yeah. They say he who finds a good wife finds a good thing. So it's
Yes, do the right things, and you'll always get home, and it will be warm.
yeah. Now, football, as we say, it's who we know you for.
Yeah.
You know, we are all excited when we hear you speak about it. I always associate you with Orlando Pirates.
Yes.
They are looking to challenge Mamelodi Sundowns, your other club.
Yeah.
They've signed quite a few players. I think the big talking point now at Pirates is the fact that Mohaun Kota is leaving for Saudi Arabia. A good move?
Yeah, look, it's a very good move. I'll put it in that manner. It's a very good move for him to go overseas, and we always say, you know, they are better than us, and you know, also financially, if you want to have a better life in the future, you know, you go overseas, gonna earn a lot of money, and then But look, I firstly I would say I wish him all the best to go there. And for him, yes, I know a lot of people will say, no, but why Saudi Arabia, where a lot of people that are retiring, they're going there and all of that. it's a blessing in disguise, and that is one thing that it happened to me, and I will say I was blessed to be in that environment, because I was with Abu Chaba Mngomeni, Gerard Rampathlele, Ernest Mtawali, Coach Clinton Lesson. You know, those are experienced campaigners. I mean, they've been in the game for years, and I was with them, and I've learned a lot
From them.
And that is one thing that he's going to get. And again, it's gonna be, you know, when you go overseas, you are in their environment. So for you to move from Saudi Arabia to Spain to Germany to Portugal to England, it's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy when you're there. So yeah, it's a good move for him, for his career, and I hope that the boy is gonna continue to work hard, and definitely a lot of doors will open for him.
Yeah.
As long as he's gonna focus in his game, continue to work hard, do what you do best in Fanagiti, and yeah, nothing will stop him.
He'll do well. The other news, I mean, Rulani Mokoena,
Yeah.
a lot of people thought he'd come to Pirates.
Yes.
He's a Pirates guy through and through.
Yes.
MC Algeria, I mean, as you say, once you move into that space, it seems like then you stay there.
Yeah.
He moves from Morocco to MCLJ in Algeria. What do you think of that, for starters?
Yeah, firstly, I would say, Coach Rulani, I wish you all the best. There are 2-3 coaches that in South African football, they are really close to my heart, based on the job that they did. You know, it's Coach Tso, Coach Rulani, Coach Dan Malisela. Yeah, those coaches, they show the identity of South African football, and that's why I love them. And I said to him the other time, I know that you're hurt if you didn't go to the Club World Cup. I was also sad that you didn't go there, and because I wanted to see you against the best with the type of football that you are playing. What's going to happen? Because the way I strongly believe in him, that it was going to be something else. I think one of the big teams was going to say, you no more going back with the type of football that he display. And yeah, I believe in him, and he is going to do well. I mean, if you check with that, they were, I think, last season number 7 on the lock when they finished the season, and now with him, they end up number 3 on the lock, and they're going to play a Confederation Cup. It means he did a very good job.
He did well.
He did well. It's just that, you know, there's this thing of, no, we want a Champions League, blah, 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 blah. But in reality, you need to look at yourself where you are and look at the possibilities of you really going all the way to be champions of the league. Is it possible? With a new coach, with new players, he needs to put the team together and find the right combination, because we can have good players, but if you can't find the right combination, you're still not going to achieve that. So for him, he did very well, and even now, I believe he's going to do well. He's going to do well in Algeria, and I believe in him. And there's other thing that he said, and I once said to him when we met, I said, there's a reason you've got a grandfather. It's because sometimes certain things you need to go and ask the grandfather. Then he said to me, why are you saying that? I said, I'm saying this because I can see your technical team. You are all almost equal, all of you guys. You need an elder that will ground you. Sometimes you need to forget that you are this big. And remember that, hey, I'm still a young boy here. And I need to go there and ask. That's the reason why you see a lot of coaches, they do well. But when you see next to them, there's got 1 or 2 elders that they say, hey, Baba, no, not today. Today you're not going to do this. You're going to do it this way. And they listen. You know, you can ask about Guardiola. They'll tell you. Oh, no matter halala.
Yeah,
Why is God an old man?
Yeah, because
The old man knows.
Wisdom.
He knows.
Yeah.
And this man is going to give you blessings. And
Yeah.
he's going to give you a proper guidance.
I mean, look at Carlos Pereira, 1994. Everybody celebrates Pereira winning that World Cup. He had Mario Zagallo there next to him.
Yes,
and-
and he always says, I'm who I am because of
Because
this
of
man.
this man.
If this man was not here, I would do nothing. So I said to him, it's very important to have an elder here. Whether you get a former coach or maybe you get a professor, but you need an old man next to you. That will ground you and put you here and say, look, remember, you are young in this game. In this game, you need to learn. There's 1, 2, 3. And he said, I will consider that one day. I said, there's one thing that missed you at Sundowns. And this is another thing that I want our football owners, chairman of the team, to put it there and understand where am I going. You cannot have a young coach and then you don't get a mentor for that young coach. You're going to be in trouble.
Yeah.
You're going to be in trouble. He's young, he needs guidance. As much as it's good in the pitch in terms of applying the tactics, the team is winning and whatsoever, but he needs somebody that will guide him.
Yeah.
You know, teach him sometimes to say, now we are high here, they give you certain questions that they'll put you as if you are this arrogant person. Then he will know how to guide you, to put you down and understand.
Yeah.
Because if you can hear Coach Tso now when he speaks, and the Coach Tso that one,
no, it's
totally
chicken cheese,
different.
chicken
Then
cheese.
that's why I'm saying I want everyone to this game we all learn.
Yeah.
We all learn, and these are the things that I've watched and I listen, then I check to say, oh, this is happening. So our owners, they get coaches. And our coaches, we get carried away.
Yeah.
It's in our nature. Yes, we get carried away sometimes. I will post the way I do things and whatsoever. But now for the brand of the team, also for the growth of the team and having you in our team, we need, that's one thing that Sundowns was supposed to do to Rolanda, to say, boy, here's a professor here. Professor, look after this boy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he'll be a different coach today.
Yeah. So I'm very happy that you came to visit. You know, I think one of the things we do as people, when we see you guys, you are out there, you are stars. Too often we don't know what you are going through. We see you playing there. So is ill-disciplined, so is this. And sometimes it's a cry for help.
Yeah.
And I think you speaking with me here has opened my eyes to that sometimes let's check on what is this boy going through. We say, oh no, it's that. We don't know you personally, and too often it's that. I think it's the world we live in. We see you as the player. We forget that there's the human being behind it. And I'm so happy now to know that slowly you are recovering from, having lost so many people in your life. And may people now understand, this man went through this, but here you are still standing. And as you say, it's because God has a purpose for you. South African football clearly still needs you, and you're giving to it, and keep on doing that, because it's beautiful. The experience that you've gained while playing, it can only be shared, and I'm glad that you are doing that through all the platforms that you're doing, coaching and your shows.
Thanks, Grootman. And I would like to say I'm not protecting players, and I want to protect also the teams, because they spend their own monies, the monies that they're supposed to spend with their families, but they put it in the game. To say, players, they're going through a lot. They're going through a lot. We see them playing there. They're going through a lot. And that's why I always make an example about me, to say, I'll go and play, but they didn't know after that game what's happening to me when I get home. And I once said with the issue Sepombule, I said, Look, yes, we can say whatever of the field, the drinking, blah blah blah. Can we really spend our time and sit down to sipo? Let's go through your life. How do you grow up? What happened in your chain of growing up? You'll find that certain things are triggering him now.
Yes.
In a sense that they were supposed to happen at that time, they didn't happen. They're happening now, and now no one cares. Everyone is looking at.
Support the player. Perform.
I know he must perform. He's still disciplined. Figure out blah blah blah. But we don't. It's like when you cut a tree here, you think, no, I'm done. Yeah. There's roots that is gonna come out
back.
again. So these are the things that I wish our teams really let's find it in our heart to say, let's go into our background check up with the boys, the growing up of them. You'll find that a lot of players, they need really psychologists because they're going through a lot. I know some players that sometimes they call me and then I talk to them and I feel so sad to say, hey boy, if people they know after that goal that you scored, this is going to, and unfortunately because of I don't have any resources also to really put all those boys in one place and try to help them. But I wish the teams, they can, find a way of getting to know the players from their families, parents, because some will find that he's got a good family, but he was triggered by something when he was 5 years old. And that thing is hitting him now. So they were like, no, but people didn't know that when he was 5, what happened. As much as they see them now that they are millionaires. But Mina Khutman, I would like to thank you very much to give me this opportunity and share and with the people that they've been supporting me. From way back I was playing, and I know others, they used to say, hey, when I used to give us a headache when we played the time, and I appreciate that. And thanks, Khutman, for the time.
Thank you so much. Yeah, listen, that's Inside SA Soccer with me, Bra Jakes, and I was sitting with the great Tso Vilakazi. You've heard his story. Let's not be too quick to judge. Let's listen. Let's get to know. And I like this plea that he's making, and I'm adding to it. That South African soccer clubs, let's not just see these people as just players, because I feel over the years, you as club owners have just seen these kids as a means. You'll get it. So once Tso is finished, you're going to pick up another. But care about them as human beings first, because once you do that, you know who they are, where they come from. You're going to know how to treat them, and you're going to get the best, much, much better than what you are currently getting. So let's meet again in another episode of Inside SA Soccer here at Omni Sports Audio Africa.